Hello, I am back. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a couple of weeks since I have recorded a video. For no reason other than it's just been a bit crazy. And yeah, something I had to give and it had to be this. So I have still been doing my digital budget and moving of money, but I have not touched my binders. I'm having huge withdrawal symptoms, and I've desperately wanted to do it, but I've needed to wait until I've had some time. I've got a little bit of annual leave, so while the kids are at school, I'm going to catch up on this. I'm going to wrap all the Christmas presents, eat loads of chocolate and drink loads of tea is my plan for the day. The check-in, I don't even know what I've spent. Well, I do know what I've spent, but it's been a couple of weeks. So I think it's maybe week 1 and 2, maybe, that we haven't been through yet. Do you know what? I can't remember. It's been a while. But we've just spent loads. And so my monthly sinking fund sheet has gone completely out the window because I've just spent it all. Oh dear. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I have been trying to keep on top of watching videos. I haven't sort of been commenting on everyone's. It's all just a bit crazy this time of year. I'll be glad for Wednesday afternoon when the kids finish school and we can just have a bit of downtime. Anyway, I am waffling. I feel it's going to be a very long waffly video. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to correct my binders to what they were on Sunday night. Now I have spent since then. I've done a massive food shop, which is most of our Christmas food. And so I'm not going to do screenshots today, just because it's all over the place. Right. So as of Sunday, I had to put £200 into food. Now, not last week before, I'd done really well on our food shopping and I had quite a lot left. And then the children had, the children's school are making hampers. So I decided to basically just go shopping for the hampers. And they all took a big bag of stuff in, and they're all my oldest, who's in sixth form, is going out and distributing all of the hampers to various different charities across our city. So what would have been my fall over for Christmas, I spent on those hampers, which I am perfectly okay with. So it does mean that we had massively overspent. So I have put £200 in for this week, of which, actually, no, that's not right, because I've already spent, no, it's 150, because I'd already overspent. See, I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. And then fuel and charging, so we've been away. We went up to the northeast, saw the lovely Angel of the North, and visited my in-laws and the rest of the family, which was amazing. And we went in our electric car, which was even more cool. But I hadn't kind of preempted it. So we'd spent loads. I can't even remember how much. It's like probably about 100 quid, not just on that trip, but across the 2 weeks. So there's 25 left, which is what in there. Family fun. Again, there's a theme to this video. There is a theme. So we had £55 back a few weeks ago. And then we decided to go to a stately home. Is it stately home or is it just classed as the King's home? I don't know. Anyway, they had an Illuminations, and we went to that, and then we bought really expensive pizzas and chips, went on really expensive rides, brought really expensive churros, but had a wonderful time. So yeah, we've completely blown the family fun budget. So I think we've spent probably about £150. And I need to have a word with myself about Christmas next year, because I did not factor in all of this stuff. So like I've stayed within the budget for gifts, but like the food, the visiting family, the, wanting to go and do something nice for Christmas. Yeah, it's, I've just blown all the money because I hadn't budgeted for it. Oh dear. So we've got 25 left. Well, I'm putting 25 in, which is left from the overspend. So that'll cover maybe a takeaway. My self-care, I keep blowing. I think I've got like £5. We'll put 5 in. Yeah. Money for us, actually, we did a couple of weeks ago, I think. We went somewhere and done something. Obviously wasn't that exciting because I can't remember. But we spent all that. School. I think I added to school, not this time, but last time, and we haven't touched it. So there is £15 in there. Clothes. Ooh, why is there 10? Oh no, we've like way overspent on clothes. Can't even remember on what now. What did I buy? Don't know. No idea. Not a clue. Health and beauty I've had a haircut. My son's had a haircut. Hadn't budgeted for it. Had forgotten. Just rubbish. But anyway. Home. So when we were up in the northeast, we went to my favourite shop, IKEA. And actually, I only spent £30. I mean, that is a record. Those who love IKEA will know £30 is a good amount to come out the shops with. Now, the children had bought stuff for their rooms, so I didn't buy it. But I was so chuffed. So chuffed. However, confession time. I may not have spent a lot in there, but they have a really lovely home furniture shop. Now, we don't have it in our area. There are a few around the UK, Barker and Stonehouse. And we found a sofa. Ooh, and I kind of put a deposit down on it. Yeah. I haven't saved for it though. Yeah. Let's just move on from that one right now. I'm going to figure it out in the new year. I haven't fully ordered it yet. So it's kind of the orders ready to process because I'm waiting for some colour swatches to go before I decide on a colour. So I won't do that until January. So, and then it's going to take like 4 months. So it'll give me 4 months to figure out how I'm going to pay for it. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. I am, not a clue. Right, what have I got here? Kids has had some money spent on, I got them whiteboards for their rooms to try and keep them organised. So I've kind of added £60 and then I've spent probably close to the same amount and bits and bobs because I didn't have enough in other places. I need some water. Hold on. Oh, you can tell I've not been talking recently. Clubs has just been ticking along. Oh, actually, it's not just. It has been ticking along. And I have been adding my £75 a week. But I have booked a hotel in Glasgow for when my daughter dances at the World Championships. So, yeah. How much? I think I paid like £50 deposit for it. Honestly, hotels in Glasgow are so expensive. And I think I'm actually going to drive because flights are expensive and then car park and things at the airport and the airport's not close. And blah, blah, blah. So yeah, so I think I might drive, go all green, go electric. So there's 140 in clubs at the minute. We've got one more batch of stuff to pay for this week, and then we won't be paying for anything for a while. Pets hasn't really been getting much love, but we are on an auto order for dog food, and I haven't budgeted for it. So it came out on Monday. So I'm putting £40 in. So when I do my next week's, I'll have some money for it. School food. I've just been adding like £10 a week into here. So I've got 60 now in here. I know I haven't really been telling you what I've been adding, have I? I've been adding bits and bobs, but do you know what? I'm adding to make it survive. So I'm adding to pay back what we've overspent, and just most things aren't really getting stuffed at the moment, other than like the things that are essential. So like bus passes, I need to pay for this in January, so I've had to keep adding to it. So we've got 107, no we haven't got 180, because I've added 2 lots of £10. So I do need to keep going with that. And then everything else is just being left, because I just can't do it all. On a brighter note, actually, let's go into the business and occasions binder. My business insurance, so I had allowed £350, but actually it's coming at £250, so which is great. I looked at my previous year's premium, and I'd paid £220 last year. I'm only paying £250 this year, so I was expecting it to, really go up. So I'm going to just adjust this, and I'm going to put a 250 in the business, and I'm going to move 100 of it into tax. So let's add 100. Oh, actually, I have been adding to this. So I've been adding £95 a week. I haven't spent out of it. So actually, in here, I need a calculator. Hold on, because I've only got one total. I have split it on my in my styling pot between like business insurance and tax, but on my sheet in front of me, I have not. So I have 1,575 in here, which is great. I'm employed and self-employed, so all of my self-employed work I need to pay tax on. So obviously you just see the gross amount for my self-employed work come in, and then I have to split out the tax. And that's the dog you can hear just coming in. She's now just looking out my window. So what did I say? 1,575. So that's great. Although I don't think I'm going to have enough when it comes to it, but we'll see. I still haven't done my tax return, which is horrific, but never mind. And then for Christmas, I don't even know where to go with this. So I'm not adding anything else. I'm pretty much finished with the Christmas shopping. I've paid about £25 on extra little bits, like just to make the stockings a bit more even, which I'm not going to add into here. Oh, actually, I can take all of this out because it has all been spent. So I'd saved 1,000, and then I'd saved 325, and then what's this? 20, 40, 60, 81, 110, 120, 130. So that's another 130. So if I add that, so that's 455, so 1,455. So actually call it 1,500, because there has been, like, I've bought things in Tesco, so when I've done my food shop, I've just added bits to it, and things like that. So actually what I need to do is I need to find a savings tracker for £1,500 for Christmas. So if anybody knows of a tracker that will do £1,500, I need it. Can you let me know? And then I will buy it in January, because I'm not allowed to buy anything on Etsy in December. Yeah, and then my daughter's birthday is not in here, because I took the folder out with the cash in, because I'm trying to get her a couple of bits in the sales, and it's still in my handbag. I haven't brought it back out. So that's that. Let's do annuals, because I think I have been adding to annuals. Have I been adding to annuals? I added 40. So this week I haven't added anything, but I did add 40 the week before. So wood, yeah, it's going to be spent in January, along with the wheels and the salt. The travel insurance, my husband has just started his new job, and that should be a benefit, but he hasn't asked about it yet. So I'm just going to add 40 to pet insurance. Oh, and do you know what I done? I dropped the pen with the rubber the other day, and I went, oh, I'll pick that up in a minute. And then I didn't pick it up, and now I can't find it. Right, I'm just going to write over it. It's going to look a bit messy, but I'll have a hunt for the pen and then I'll correct it. So that's 80 in pet insurance. Yeah. Oh, and when we went up to see the in-laws, they've got a new dog, a little like Chihuahua thing. And it's so lush. And then we were like, oh, should we get another dog? It's like, no, stop thinking like that. No. But yeah, we were so tempted to get another little dog. But one's enough and costly enough. So we've got £80 in pet insurance. Yeah. Ooh, that is that. Awesome. So that's the dashboard is from Jen at Budgets and Dreams, if anybody's wondering. I'm really rubbish at telling you where everything's from. So if you want to know where anything's from, just let me know. Right. Okay. So this is the kind of annual, yeah, more sort of ad hoc annual spending. And this is where last week I've had to just not put anything in. Let me just check this sheet. Yeah, so it did get some the week before, so the video that I missed, but this week it's not really got anything. So so this is essentially 2 weeks worth of stuffing, or lack of stuffing. So tech did get its £30 last time, but it's not got anything since. So we are at, actually we're at 220 in here. And I can go back. I have made some 20s, so I can go back to those. So a bean is worth 5. So how much did I put in a couple of weeks ago? 30. So it's 10, 20, 30. Okay. I might fast forward this bit. That's looking good. This won't be getting anything now for the rest of the year. Oh God, I can say that. How weird is that? For the rest of the year. 100 envelope challenge did get the £9, but it didn't get the £11 that it was due to get this week. And it won't be getting the £12 that it was due to get next week either. So we'll just colour that. So it's at 1,020 in here now. My throat is going croaky again. Yeah, so it's just, we've just got a little hold on the 100 envelope challenge at the moment. Yeah, but that's okay. We've still got £1,000 in there. Oh, my throat. So the save 250. I have been keeping going with this, just because it's only £5 a week, and I really did need to make sure that we're using this. So this is, I've added 2 lots of 5, so it's 125. So we can colour 2 circles. Although this morning I have been back to the opticians because my husband needs a replacement set. Now, fortunately, when we done his glasses, we did pay for the care plan, so it's actually not cost us anything. But I'm taking my oldest in tomorrow because his glasses are just way too small, so I imagine I'm going to need to pay something for that, but we'll see. Car maintenance, again, these haven't had anything this week, but have had something in the previous week, so I can add a 20 into this, which I really can't be neglecting this because there's stuff that's due in the new year. But then we were supposed to change the car and we haven't yet. Honestly, do you ever just get to a point where you've got so much that you need to just go and do that actually you haven't really got the energy to do any of it? That's kind of us at the moment. My husband's just changed jobs. My work's just manic. And, you know, stuff at school and Christmas and no, it's just bleh. Sorry, I'm just having a whinge. Just tell me to shut up. Nat, shut up. Just shut up. It's Christmas. Right. So yeah, as I said, we've only added 1, not 2 into these. So yeah. Again, with the dress, it's just had 1 stuffing. So that has got 60 now in here. So I'll put that in. I want to know what colour I use for that, because it's not this purple and I don't have another one. Puzzled. Right, so 60 in there. That'll, I mean, this can take us until September next year. That's fine. So holiday. I have added 125 this week, and in the previous week I added 250. So I've added 375 in the last 2 weeks, which does mean I have finished this tracker, which is awesome. So I'm going to colour this in, yay! So this is from Budget Saving Queen. It's one of my first batches of trackers that I've got. So it's not going to show that I've got 5,000 in here because I've spent the deposit. So I've got 4,600. Let me see if I've got a 600. Yeah. So I've got 4,675. 50, 70 and 5, which is awesome. I need this to be 5,000. And actually I need more than that. Because we have booked the car park and hotel for the night before. And it's really hard to find rooms for families of 5 with older teenage boys, because they just won't let you go into one room. So then you end up having to book 2 hotel rooms. It's just really annoying. So we did manage to find one that was super close, literally right next to the airport, and we can drop the car off the day before, but it was quite a bit. It was £380, so I need to get that from somewhere as well. Yeah, so but anyway, we are doing really well with this, and I'm not going to carry on tracking this part of the monies for our trip. But I have got, and I haven't sorted my binders out yet, this, I'm using this challenge. So it's a winter savings challenge. I think it's Budget Glow. And I'm going to use this to save £1,000 for like our spending money. So we need, you know, food to travel. We'll need to, we've got bed and breakfast, so we'll need like lunch and dinner while we're there. So I will be starting this in the new year, along with a couple of other challenges. And then the 1000 challenge, it's so pretty. I just love it. Just love it, love it, love it. From That Budget Luxe, has actually reached the £100 mark, which is awesome. So I have been adding my £10 a week. I've kept this going because this is really important. And I've got 111 in here now, so actually I can do that one as well. Oh, I should have probably done it a different colour. Oh, never mind. So let's just colour that in as well. Do you know, I've been really tempted to, like, for all the stuff that we're getting at the moment, I've been really tempted, and I know this is really bad. So our rainy day funds start to expire kind of in the new year. And with all the spending that we're doing, I've been tempted to kind of use it, so then we don't get back into any form of debt. You know, so we can be a little bit impulsive, and that's why we have got ourselves into debt. However, if you could see our sofa, it's in like 3 pieces, because the old sofa that was in our old house was a corner unit, and we moved into this one, and it needs a straight unit for the room, as it didn't fit. So we took it apart and then literally just like put the seats next to each other. And we've been in this house since 2015, and the sofa's been like it since 2015, and it just looks horrific. And we're doing up the rest of the house, so it is something that we were supposed to do last year. You know, when you're just like, I don't want my kids to move out and we still haven't got a new sofa. And then all they remember is just sitting on this really crappy sofa. But to be honest, we want to just sit comfortably and like all be able to sit on the sofa, because at the moment we all can't fit on. Which is quite sad. Anyway, I am waffling today horrifically. So yeah, that's done. So these are the rainy day pots. I've got £300 going into this next week, and then this is done. So there'll be 3,600 plus the interest in this pot, which is essentially going to pay for the sofa. And then I can just start building up our rainy day fund again next year. That's what I might do. Right, what else do I need to do? I think that's it. Oh, cash. I've got cash. Shall I do this in a separate video, or shall I just get on with it? Do you know what? I might just stop it here, because I have been waffling on for so long, and I've probably bored the socks off you, and there's probably not many people still watching. So what I am going to do is, I have got £45 here, and I'm going to put it into another video, and just it will be easier for me to upload. So thank you for listening to me waffle on. I am in a big old pickle with the budget, but we have got one more week to go, and whatever's left will be divided into whatever's needed, and then we'll just start afresh from January. So yes, there we go. Right, I will see you in my next video very shortly. Bye.